Welcome back to the show. Have you ever wondered if you have what it takes to be a big-time actor? Well, if there's anyone who can tell you, it's acting coach Ivana Chubbuck. Ivana has worked with Hollywood's brightest stars, helping them unlock their true potential to score blockbuster roles. Brad Pitt.
Best job I ever had.
Jessica Alba.
Victor, you always thought you were a god.
Jim Carrey.
I can't lie!
They're star actors with one big thing in common. They've been taught by Hollywood heavyweight Ivana Chubbuck. Starting out in front of the camera, she eventually went on behind the scenes, starting the Ivana Chubbuck Studio and releasing a best-selling book, The Power of the Actor. Since then, Ivana has dominated the industry, helping Brad Pitt land his role in Thelma and Louise.
But I appreciate your time. You all have a good day, all right?
And leading Charlize Theron, a relative unknown at the time, to her breakout performance in Devil's Advocate.
I'm so lonely.
Now she's shaping one of our own, working with Aussie Travis Fimmel, helping him score roles in the TV series Vikings and upcoming blockbuster Warcraft. Clearly, Ivana has star power. Joining us live from LA is acting coach and author Ivana Chubbuck. Ivana, you coached Hollywood's biggest names. What is it about someone that makes them a star actor?
Well, I found that there's a very common theme in all the people that I knew when they were broke and nobody knew who they were, was that they were really, really hard workers. They had a strong work ethic regarding their study, and also were risk takers, people that took risks not only in the choices that they made in terms of their inner work, but the choices that they made regarding the projects that they picked. But there's also another important element that I find that is really, really crucial, and that's a sense of humor. Even in the darkest of material, humor is really key.
Who was your first big client, and which celebrity helped put you on the map?
Oh, wow. You know, it's funny how I don't really see, my people were not stars when I met them, and so I don't really see them as stars today. We don't have that kind of relationship. It's a relationship of friendship, of give and take. We both reveal ourselves to each other and tell each other our most deepest, darkest secrets, and we laugh together a lot as well. In terms of like who put me on the map, I don't even see myself as on the map. It's just a constant journey that I keep growing, my people keep growing, and I keep growing. Everything is a learning process and should always be that way for anybody in any kind of life circumstance.
So you've said that you don't see them as stars when they come to you, because mostly they are not famous at that point. You know, we know that Charlize Theron worked with you for her audition for Devil's Advocate, and Brad Pitt before Thelma and Louise. How do you see them now when you look at them? I mean, you must be immensely proud.
Well, it is like a mom. It's like, that's my baby. But you know, let's go back to talking about like the importance of humor. It's like Charlize Theron, we worked on the Devil's Advocate audition, and this is a part that she wasn't even right for, but they kept bringing her back because they couldn't get her audition out of their head. And so they kept bringing her back and saying, it's not going to go any further, but they couldn't get the audition out of their head. And they kept bringing her back until she finally got the role. Now, she beat out a bunch of big stars. At the time, she'd never done anything before. She was broke. She didn't have any money. She was struggling to pay for acting classes. And what we did in that audition was, one of the scenes was where she's just coming home. It's kind of an idle scene where she's coming home to see her husband, Keanu Reeves. Not on the page. It was just one of those, like, you know, a mundane dialogue expressing husband and wife kind of things. But her idea, and then I took it even further, was that she was going to come in and she was going to take off her top like she was a stripper. And so she took off a sweater. Underneath she had a T-shirt, and took off her sweater, and she started wanging it around like a stripper does, put it between her legs, slashed it around, and within the dialogue that was on the page, which had absolutely nothing to do with that, to express that when you've been married to somebody for 5 years, this is the amount of time they were meant to be married in the script. It's like you get silly with each other.
Yeah.
There's no formality. And so what that did was created a reality of truth, that there was history between the two, and that they could get goofy with each other.
And the rest is history. Ivana, thank you so much for your time today. It's been wonderful to talk to you.